Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I'm sure you're all wondering what I'm doing today. It is 11 o'clock with a temperature of 88 degrees and it feels like 98. So I'm sure you're like, what is she gonna do today with it being 98 degrees outside? That, my friends, is what I'm doing today. I am blowing up that pool and I'm going to make my little summer oasis outside in the yard. So I've already hooked up the hose and everything, so it's ready to go once I finish blowing this up. But this is from Leia last year for her like spooky basket. And honestly, it's a really big pool. So I think it'll be nice. I could probably lay down in it, honestly. So that's what I'm doing today, guys. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to show you how to turn your backyard into a little summer oasis. So those things, I think she got that from Walgreens. It was probably like 10 bucks. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, I'm going to blow it up now. I'm already sweating. It's hot outside. Even hooking up the hose, I was like sweat was coming down my eye. So I'm going to blow this up now so we can enjoy the day. I don't know if you could tell how bad I'm sweating right now. That was a lot of work. I don't actually blow it up by mouth if anybody's asking. My lungs aren't that strong. So I use a pump. But that's a pretty big pool, guys. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lay this tarp out I got for $3 just to protect it from like any wood chips or whatever, so it doesn't pop on me on the first time. And then I'll start filling it up. Well guys, that's the pool setup. I don't know if this umbrella is gonna hold because it moved already, but it was over there, so it was kind of more downhill in this spot. But that's the pool. And I'm gonna see how this goes. It's obviously very important to put on sunscreen. I use Banana Boat. You use whatever you see fit, but I gotta make sure I get like everywhere. Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to lock him up. He's about to come attack me. But always put on sunscreen. So I'm gonna do this for obviously and let it sit. And do my legs, lock him up so he doesn't lick it off, and then let it sit for a couple minutes. But I use SPF 30, so hopefully I'll get a little tan. We'll see. In the pool. It's definitely very cold, so I'm gonna give it a minute. But I brought my book out here and a drink, and I really like that I put this umbrella here. That was a smart idea because it gives me some shade. Oh God, I'm just gonna do it. Oh, I've successfully made it to sitting down, and this, you know what, this ain't so bad. You could literally probably fit 2 people in here. Let me show you guys. Not even gonna lie to you that I'm actually, all my legs are pretty much under. It's like taking a bath. Just swimming around in my backyard. Just having a grand old time. Hello everybody, so I'm back inside now. And I feel like I got a little tan. At least my arm. But yeah, it was nice to just sit out there and just do nothing. I listened to music the whole time. But I came back inside because I'm starving. I haven't eaten lunch, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that today. But like I was saying, I'll probably take it down tomorrow, if not Tuesday, because it's supposed to storm all week, and because it's just literally an inflatable pool, it's gonna get slimy in there. The water's gonna get dirty. It's just not gonna be a good idea to leave it more than a day or two. So I'll probably jump back in there later and maybe a little bit Monday after work, but that's living it up here, guys. I'm living it up in the backyard because I don't have thousands of dollars to spend on a real pool, but that worked just fine. And the beach is nearby. I went to the beach yesterday. I tried to film that, but it didn't go over so well because I honestly swam. I was there 2 hours and I swam for an entire hour and a half. So I didn't really get a whole lot of footage, so I didn't put it in this video, but it was so nice just to swim in the lake. And next time I'm gonna bring my inner tube because I'd like to just sit out and float miles down the lake. But it's nice now that it's so close to me. Now that I've moved, it's, you know, the lake is just so close to me and I love it. So I am probably gonna do that all summer, honestly. And I know I need to go for a sunset. I know that I did a video a while ago, one of my second videos of the sunset on the beach. So we need to do another one this year now that I'm, you know, only 15 minutes from the beach. That being said, I'm gonna go ahead and make lunch. I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. I do want to talk about vegandale a little bit. I know I went to vegandale last year. There is a vlog on it. I will link it in the description or here in this video somewhere, but it's actually this weekend and I didn't go, so I kind of want to talk about that a little bit as well. So I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. Hi everyone, so it's a little bit later today. I just am vegging out here with Luffy. Where's he at? Whoa, there he is. Yeah, so I'm just vegging out with him, playing Dreamlight Valley, trying to get caught up on this expansion pass that I bought. I don't have all the places unlocked yet, so I'm kind of like grinding on that, you know, trying to do all these tasks to unlock the areas. But just kind of vegging out today. I did order DoorDash, and I know what you're thinking, but I actually ordered it from Aldi. And to be honest with you, the only reason I did was because I had a $10 benefit for using DoorDash with Chase. So I bought stuff for dinner, and then I bought like cheese and mushrooms, which I needed, and my total was $7. And so that's why I ordered DoorDash. So that'll be here soon, but I did want to hop on and kind of talk about vegandale a little bit. So vegandale was something that I went to last year, and I actually posted a video about it, did a little vlog, so I'll put that in the description somewhere and you can go watch that. But I didn't actually go this year, it was this weekend, and there's a few reasons why I didn't go. I think even last year when I went, I came back and I was talking about maybe not doing it. But the reason I didn't go is just very simple. It's just very expensive. It costs usually about $100 on top of the ticket to eat, because everything's so expensive there. You know, like a hot dog, because everything's vegan. A hot dog there is like $14. So I think it was maybe it was 12. But anyways, so you have to buy a general admission ticket, and then you also have to buy food. And last year was kind of like really disorganized. One, it was really hot. Two, the lines were super long. So I didn't even get the food that I wanted to because I was not standing in line for that. And then also I really wanted some fried chicken and mac and cheese. That was $20, and I just didn't buy it because I thought that was like a lot. So it was a situation where you had a preloaded card. So I had a preloaded card and I put $100 on it maybe, or maybe I put only 60, but I put, you know, money on there, and once the preloaded money runs out, your card will decline at the vendor. So then you have to go walk all the way back to reload your card instead of just paying with a debit card there. So that was annoying. And plus with it just being really hot and like gross out, I just didn't want to go. And then last year it was kind of packed because of the musical performances, and they're not doing them this year, but with the cost and everything, I just decided against it. The food that has been at Vegandale, I think I've been to Vegandale 2 or 3 times. They're always there. There's no one new that I saw that I wanted to try. So that was my final decision as to why I didn't go to Vegandale this year. I would really like to just go to another vegan restaurant soon in Chicago. I'm thinking about like just going up there for a day soon and just going to the museum and hitting up a new vegan restaurant. So I'll have to do that. But I'd rather have that as my day than go spend $100 and sit in the sweltering heat. That's the story. If anybody cared why I didn't go to Vegandale this year, I feel like a lot of people probably don't even know what Vegandale is. They're in a couple different cities, but it's basically like the largest vegan festival. I probably should have said that at the beginning of my rant, but it's okay. So now you know, and now you know why I didn't go. It's just so expensive. Like, I think that you shouldn't pay admission, and you should just pay the cost of the food. But I understand why they do that too, because it is in Grant Park, so you kind of want to make it exclusive where just not anybody could walk in. So I get that, but that is my rant for that. But right now I'm just waiting on my DoorDasher to get here so I can cook my dinner. And I actually saved money by doing DoorDash rather than going and getting the ingredients I needed, so that's a huge plus. But I'm gonna be making dinner. But yeah, I feel like kind of like lazy. I think it's because of the heat or something. I just don't feel like doing anything. And I know Luffy really wants to go for a walk, but it's so hot out, and even when the sun goes down it's gonna be like 85, so I don't think we're gonna go today. We didn't go yesterday. Donald's having a fit on Dreamlight Valley. But yeah, I just gotta wait for it to cool down a little bit. But I might go in my pool after work tomorrow, and then I'll take it down probably Tuesday. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that quick update. If I unlock this section in Dreamlight Valley, I'll show you guys. Yay.
You dating you.
This better be worth 5,000, whatever the heck it's called. And it's not. Wait, hold on. Okay, I could do something with this. Okay, I like this. This is nice. I could put my house here, I think. I like this. I like this expansion pass a lot better than Eternity Isle, the first one. So that's the last one I have to unlock here, which I could do it now, but I'm not going to. But I'll show you. So I just have to unlock Mount Olympus. But over here, I was going to unlock Teapot Falls with the rest of my 5,000. Because I have to unlock all this over here still. I haven't even really gone that way yet. Alright, so I'm prepping dinner right now. So I just want to show you guys what I'm making. So everything's from Aldi. I have angel hair pasta. I have this little container that I got maybe at the Dollar Tree. But I like it because, you know, my pasta isn't just hanging out in my pantry all over the place. So I got that. And then I also got some garlic bread, of course. I think this was like $3, $3.50, something like that. And then we got these. So these are the Aldi's vegan brand. I don't like their burgers, but I do like their meatballs. So these are the zesty meatballs. So yeah, pasta night. And then I already have sauce. So I'm just cooking the pasta now, putting it in the oven, and should be good to go in a little bit. Dinner is served. So like I said, everything's from Aldi. I did put the Parmesan cheese from Aldi and the pasta sauce from Aldi in as well. So just gonna eat my dinner, and then I think it is nice enough that Luffy and I can go for a walk to end our evening. So it was good, but I accidentally made too much. But funny enough, this container is also from Aldi. So that'll be lunch for me tomorrow. I always portion out pasta way wrong. Like, that's like way too much. But it'll be good for tomorrow. Back from my walk. I don't know if you can even tell how sweaty I still am, but even though the sun went down, it did not really cool off. So that was a brutal walk, but Luffy's happy at least. I'm miserable. I think the reason that I felt so lazy today is because of how hot it was. So like you just go outside and like all your motivation just drains away, you know? So that's what happened to me. I guilty as charged for that. But yeah, I'm back home and I'm just gonna shower now. I already did the dishes and everything, so I prepped for Monday morning. Back to work, but yeah, I did everything that I needed to do, and what happened here? Mid-sentence, I look over, what is this? It exploded. I didn't even notice until just now. Are you proud of yourself? Look what you did. Okay. Well, as long as he's happy, right? Did not notice that was a thing over there, an explosion over there, until I just looked down just 2 seconds ago. But I'm just gonna hop off now. I'm gonna take a shower and relax before work, before I go to bed. Sir, he's licking all the sweat off me. He's gross. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.